Disclaimer: none, any of these clips that I'm showing you right now in this video are not mine. Rooster Teeth belong to Ravens Blue, and Overwatch belongs to Blizzard. Please enjoy this video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the second episode of Characters on Overdrive. For our second round of combatants, these two turn into Zero to Hero, and they are gunslinging and protecting the world from things, monsters, other things I probably can't think of right now. That's right, we have 76 versus Sarge. And yes, I know in the previous episode it's supposed to be All Might versus 76, but I realized that basically I didn't realize All Might was more OP than I thought. So basically they're both gonna get new opponents for each other, and yeah. And I did mention this in one of my other reaction videos. I think it was Poe versus Shaq, I believe. That I did say that they will get different opponents to fight. So, yes. So, first, let's look at Sarge from Red versus Blue. Thank you to Game Host / Ghost Ham 007 for the script. And he did also, like I said, and gonna say this later, he also did update the script, so yeah, thank you. Space King of the ODST Orbit Drop Shock. He was then reassigned to Project Freelance after Sarge lose the battle of because of his future self. He was demanded and sent to the blood clock. Before he was sent, he went through a test of other Red commanding officers, and he won by accidentally killing the others. Okay. When he sent to Blood Clutch, he was with the Dick Simmons and Dexter Grief. Oh my. Alright, so basically let's go over his strength. He fought Agent. Well, he knocked out Agent Texas in a fight, and Agent Texas, through some calculation and scaling, he is basically C-block level. And this was damaging Agent Texas the armor too. He also fought Texas robots and can hurt the meta. And the meta can basically survive most C-block's attack from people. And he also defeated Texas, eliminated several Texas drones, and also as he fought along Simmons in Grief while fighting space pirates in hand-to-hand combat. So basically that's pretty impressive. And also as he casually survived punches and kicks from Tex, who can basically casually punch steel doors. He broke a large chunk of ice, kicked a machine gun out of the trunk. Nelson was apparent. Oh no. Now for speed. He can dodge mines while they're detonating, and also he can scale to Agent Carolina, who basically dodged rockets and tank fires. And also he also did dodge bullets from some other people, guns. So why wouldn't you be able to freaking dodge that? He also dodged an explosion from a landmine when he accidentally set it off and couldn't see the mine. So basically, that's also impressive too. Now for durability. He can survive attacks from the meta mine explosion, which basically does some scaling. He can scale to Riff, who basically survive taking explosions. He can also take hits from Texas, who can hurt people even through armor like Texas's armor. He also survived the meta, who can basically hurt people like Texas, who can be basically multi-city block. And he also managed to defeat some grunts all by himself. He also survived being run over by Warthog several times. And basically, Warthog, he's basically multi-city block. And also he survived taking explosions too. And now let's talk about his guns. He has pistols with AP bullets, aka armor-piercing bullets, a shotgun with armor-piercing bullets, and the Warthog. The Warthog, it can move as fast as rockets, and it can easily go through walls. It's basically infinite, and also has infinite ammunition in there too, and of course armor-piercing too. Now, time for skill. Those of us, don't forget, Sarge was trained in military, which he should have. He should have military training too. Those of us, he is a strategist actually. He rather uses smarts to outthink opponents by strategizing, but the strategy either used to protect himself, kill Grief, or whatever complicated devices he can use, basically. And he can also fix a car in the cold. Can someone explain to me that? How? But oh boy, he is far from perfect. He does basically he's more of a hand-to-hand combat. He's rather close range than long range, that's why he has a shotgun. And he is more of a strategist than he basically rather be in the background of the team and then think of plans than actually going into battle, like trying to help his teammates. Alright, now let's talk about Soldier 76. And thank you to Combo Breaker, who basically gave me his scripts for Soldier 76, and I'm sorry if I sound more quiet, but I don't have a mic right now, and I'll have one of my headphones, so bear with me with this episode. But basically, I will put a clip of Combo Breaker talking about Soldier 76 history, basically. So here it is.
At the age of 18, John Jack Morrison packed his bags and joined the military. He planned to serve a brief stint at the armed forces and then return home to his family farm. But his work ethic and courage caught the eye of the military brass. Before long, he earned the coveted position in the government's controversial and still classified, but still widely acknowledged, Soldier Enhancement Program. Military scientists shaped Morrison and other inductees into the perfect soldier, blessed with superhuman speed, strength, and agility. Morrison and his fellow augmented soldiers would soon put their abilities to the test in the advent of the Omnic crisis, as the government tried and failed to neutralize the Omnics. The United States was busy forming an international task force called Overwatch. This small experimental group would bring together the best and brightest from around the world to wage an asymmetrical war against the robots. Overwatch's short list of prospective agents included two of the Super Soldier Enhancement Program soldiers, Morrison, aka Soldier 76, and Gabriel Reyes, soon to become Reaper. As senior officers, Reyes and Morrison became fast friends, despite their different backgrounds and, well, just about everything being different about them. They both decided to join Overwatch together, and leadership may have fallen upon Reyes, but Morrison had the greater impact on the group, in the long term anyway. He brought out the best in people around him, and he helped mold Overwatch's diverse and sometimes conflicting agents into a cohesive fighting force in unity. They then found their strength and defeated the robots and ended the Omnic crisis. Thanks to his raids, Morrison was now equipped with his arsenal of cutting-edge technology and was able to win the Omnic crisis. Now, after the Omnic crisis, humans and Omnics would live together in near harmony for a while. Still, there is some tension due to the war, but they've learned to live together, and there's even relationships between both humans and Omnics. As for what took place afterwards, well, Overwatch would go into hiding and would pretty much fall apart with no threats to fight off. However, a new threat would emerge in the form of a terrorist organization named Talon, and Overwatch, with the help of Winston, would reform and take on a new threat and protect the world once again. While this future is by no means perfect, it is amazing, as all the nations have joined forces to create a team to take out whoever tries to do evil, essentially bringing the Overwatch universe close to world peace. I mean, it allows for breakthroughs in technology, such as Tracer's Chrono Accelerator that allows her to manipulate her own flow of time, and even Mercy's staff that allows her to heal people, and Mercy's ability to resurrect people from the dead. But we're here to talk about Soldier 76.
And now let's talk about Soldier 76. Soldier 76, he wields pulse rifles, a high-tech pulse machine gun that can that has the power to fire not only pulse rounds, but helix rifles too. His helix rifles are 3 small rockets that are fired at once in a spiral pattern. He also had a healing pad. Basically, he can heal himself and other people in a big circle, basically. But Soldier 76's best tool is his tactical visor. This allows him to, upon activation, to auto-aim, basically auto-locking to his opponents, giving him perfect accuracy for a period of time. Basically similar to the aimbots in Call of Duty that noobs use, but rather than try to do it yourself, you gotta rely on bots. Not just any bots. Goddamn aimbots. Alright, now time for his stats. Soldier 76 destroyed a truck that has helix rifles and knocked out goons with a hit or two. And keep in mind, it was 7 goons. It was like 7 goons against Soldier 76 on his own without no guns. You just gotta be very good if you're not gonna use any guns. Especially if it's like 7-on-1. And also these goons were armed too with spike bats. As for his rifle, it's on the same level of Reaper's Hellfire shotguns that were able to incapacitate Winston in a few shots, and Winston survived and Winston also survived attacks from Doomsday. In Doomsday, it's is strong enough to destroy a skyscraper in a few punches, which basically make him skyscraper level. But if you want more proof of how strong Soldier 76 guns are, basically Soldier 76 guns to keep harm he can harm Reaper with it too. And Reaper survived a destruction of the Overwatch HQ which is basically a massive building. Soldier 76 is fast enough to outrun a grenade while picking up a girl and saving her life. This is more important, but more importantly, he has enhanced speed thanks to the Super Soldier Serum program. With this speed, he also dodge and avoid machine gun, assault rifle fire for multiple directions at the same time. Not only did he avoid all the bullets, but he was able to take out all the shooters without getting hit. Plus, Soldier 76 won 7 against 1 against some goons, like I mentioned earlier. Soldier 76 is actually pretty tough too, just for a super soldier. He can survive a grenade blast from close range, as well as as well as the destruction of Overwatch HQ, which is again a huge building. He also fought hordes of Omnics, some of which meant to take down Doomsday, and a few that have damaged Reinhardt. A huge guy made of metal, made of a meant to take down Doomsday, and a few have damaged Reinhardt, a guy in big metal armor. He has also fought Reaper more than one occasion and has lived to tell the tale still to this day. 76 is also a highly trained soldier who fought multiple wars to keep the world safe. He is also one of the reasons that Overwatch works well as a team than being separated. But Soldier 76 isn't perfect. He is clinical and clings to the past when he saw himself as a hero, not to mention his body, his old age is taking a toll on him. Alright, so everything's in, the analysis is done, the thing is done, I'm done. It's like 1:20 in the morning of where I am, 1:20 in the morning right now where I am, so let's just get this over with. And the winner of this fight is... oh, God, come on guys, do it! The winner is Sarge. And basically, Sarge shouldn't really have a problem. Yes, they're both bullet timers, and 76 have dodged gunfire and machine gun and assault rifles from all directions and did not get hit, not once during all that. But Sarge can skill to Carolina, and basically Carolina can dodge rockets. And for durability, the strongest Sarge tanked an explosion from the mine explosions, and the mine explosions can hurt Grief. Well, can scale Grief, who basically tanked a tank. Where the most that we've seen is basically building level because there's some scaling of Winston, Reaper, Winston, and Doomfist. And the same goes for strength for 76. He basically scales to those three who basically destroyed a large building, and also his Reaper did tank an explosion from the HQ, Overwatch HQ. Where for strength, he can basically lift a gigantic pillar, which is basically a multi-city block for both his strength and durability. And also he easily flipped Sherla, who basically weighs 66 tons. And also, he did tank attacks from. He also did tank attacks from Tex, who basically can kick through steel walls. But basically, that one feat alone, easily flipping Sherlia, or however you pronounce her name, who weighs 66 tons. He can basically one shot. Yeah, in physical strength, he don't need to worry. He can basically beat him up without no guns. And it also was mentioned their guns. 76 is basically building level to probably large building level if we do want to count the skyscraper. But basically Sarge's guns can scale the multi-city block because he can damage the meta. Now, for experience, I wouldn't say 76 do have this experience because he had been fighting in multiple wars where Sarge had basically fought people with explosion, stuff like that. I'm just saying that 76 can take the experience edge. But the one we're basically stronger physically in gunfire too. Faster, also plus faster, and also have better durability. Sarge takes the win. The winner is Sarge. Next time on Characters on Overdrive. That's right, guys. Our next fighters are Earthworm Jim versus Invader Zim. Please comment, please like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends who like versus baiting. And also, comment down below of who do you want next on this versus series. And also, comment down below of what mistakes I have made and do you agree with the outcome. Now, without further ado, guys, peace out. Thank you to GameHost/GhostHam007 and Combo Breaker. Both of their channels will be down in the description below. And go subscribe to them. And thank you for the scripture too. Peace out again.